They right here, man. We still on Central, man. This Central and Third, man. You know what I mean? This Central and Third, man. My mama stayed right here on Central, man. You know what I mean? My mama, they had 2 houses right here, man. And one of the houses, the house where my mama was in, man, it caught a fire. You know what I'm saying? And I went in there and I tried to save her, you know what I'm saying? I kicked the back door in or whatever, pulled my mama out of the house while it was burning or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to save her, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't staying up this way at the point of time. I was staying probably about 4 or 5 blocks over, right? I was staying about 4 or 5 blocks over. So, you know, this one night I'm just sitting at the crib, and this my little cousin right here, my little cousin Blue, he come banging on the door or whatever. He like, man, I'm like, what's going on, bro? What's happening? He like, bro, your mama house on fire, man. I'm like, it's on fire, but I ain't knowing that my mama's still in the house at the point in time. And my little cousin, he was on a bicycle, man, and he was like, man, he was like, come on, bro, we gotta go here and get her, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, me, being I jump on the bike with him, you know what I'm saying? I had let my little partner, Ray and Blank use my car to go to the club. So I jump on the bike with little cub. We come up here, we get to the bottom down there where I showed you where my grandma stayed at on 3rd and Central. I come up off the bicycle, you know what I'm saying? And I run the rest of the way. So by the time I get here, man, we got to see around here where these 2 trees at, bro. That's what it was right in that area, you know what I'm saying? Down here, we had it was firefighters and everything, you know what I'm saying? They was out there and they was just like standing though. And you know, my stepdad, he was out of the house at the point in time, but he telling me, he was like, man, go in there and get Smiley. That's what he used to call my mama, Smiley. He was like, go in the house and get Smiley. I'm like, so my mama still in here? You know what I'm saying? Why you know, the ambulance and the firefighters, the police, all them, they out here, but they ain't busting up in the house. The house is in flame, you know what I'm saying? So I go to the front, and the police officer, they grab me or whatever. They like, nah, you can't go in there, you can't go in there. So I finally shake away from them, like, man, get up off me, you know what I'm saying? So I went through the back. My mama used to have a little side door right by their room. So I went to the back over here, and I kicked the door in. Boom, I kicked the door in. When I kicked the door in, like, the flame hit me in my face, so I go down or whatever. So once the flame hit that one time though, I had an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to get on my knees, crawl in there, you know what I'm saying? So when I crawled in there, you know what I mean? When I crawled in there, I grabbed my mama. I pulled my mama all the way to the back door, all the way till we got out of the house, and we just fell. Both of us fell together, you know what I'm saying? So when I dragged her out, I thought I had saved her though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, damn, thank you, Jesus, you know? So the ambulance came and grabbed her or whatever, with the firemen, they came and grabbed her. They put on the ambulance. We went to the hospital over here. So I've been sitting in the hospital like maybe like an hour and a half. And then the doctor come up to the front. He was like, who's here for Miss Drake? So I was like, that's me. It was like me, my aunt, my sister, and these type people, you know what I'm saying? So we just sitting there, and then the doctor was like, he didn't want to tell me, so he telling my aunt. So I'm like, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm thinking I done saved my mama's life, but she might be burned a little bit. I ain't know if she was burned or not, you know what I'm saying? So end up, they, the doctor tell me, like, he was like, man, he was like, sorry to inform y'all, but she didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? That was like a change in my life, bro. That was like, man, where do I go from here, man? You know what I'm saying? You go to thinking about all type of crazy stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that night, bro, I just went on a warpath, bro. You know what I mean? And I just came off of that warpath, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had to just put all of that behind me, man. I had to put that situation behind me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if you don't, man, it'll take you to a degree where you don't really need to be at the point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know, R.I.P. to my mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, R.I.P. to her and Jake, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my stepdaddy told me to go in there and get her. He just had minor burns, you know what I'm saying? This is a long story though, man. So after I get shot, you know what I'm saying, I have to go back to the hospital or whatever. So I went to Griffin Hospital, so they ain't really want to deal with something that Grady had taken care of. So I ride back to Grady in the ambulance or whatever. This probably like a month after I had been out the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Because my stomach was swelling up or whatever. So end up, man. What's up with you, bro? So end up, the paramedic who was there, he used to be my football coach, you know what I'm saying? He used to be my football coach. So he was telling the other guy, he was like, you know, this Jake's son. So he was like, I ain't know Jake had but one son. Woo, woo. He was like, nah, this Mary's son. So he was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So he ended up telling me the story. He was like, man, you know, Jake really loved your mama, man. I was like, yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, I wasn't really trying to hear all that, because that was just a year after they had passed, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to hear no stories about my mama or my stepdad, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to block that out of my life, bro, but it's hard to do. So he was like, nah, you got to understand. He was like, Jake really loved your mama. So I'm like, yeah, I know. So he just kept on, he was so adamant about me knowing that, you know what I'm saying? He was so adamant about me knowing that, hold up, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? He was so adamant about me knowing that Jake really loved my mom. So I'm like, what you getting to, man? You know what I'm saying? Because it, you know, it had started pissing me off, just being honest. So he was like, man, you know, Jake was just getting sent to Grady for minor burn. Mind you, Jake, that's my stepdad, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Jake was just getting sent to Grady for minor burns, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. He was like, but then Jake asked him, how Smiley doing or whatever. You know, Smiley, that's what he called my mama. He was like, and they informed him that she passed. And they was like, man, he ain't take another breath, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there, man, that man heart shut down, man. He ain't take another breath, bro. So, you know, that right there, man, that says a lot to me, you know what I'm saying, as a man. So with me dealing with relationship that I'm dealing with now, man, that's exactly what I'm trying to be at in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be in a relationship that matter like that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't just be giving my heart to anybody, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a whole nother chapter. But like I said, rest in peace to my mama, man. Rest in peace to Jake, man. You know, this why I raised that right here, man. Central & Third, man. Right. Yeah, man. Right here, man. This it. You see what I'm saying?